痛いよナミ話してよ
チャンネル登録してね。
ナミ
Car D Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by Nen Garden. Nen Garden is having a summer kickoff sale with prices slashed site-wide, and for a limited time get a free playmat tube with every Sun God playmat you purchase, while supplies last. Use code Kaizoku for an additional 5% off. This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code Kaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. Discover Western OP10 lists and Eastern OP11 lists on gumgum.gg. Updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, top 4 of the Tokyo Championship Series Season 1 tournament. Do I have to explain everything, every video of these I do? I don't know. I guess some people could be watching this for the first time, but if you're watching it as a series, it's like repeated information. I don't know. You guys let me know. But yeah, this is the top 4. If you missed the top 8 or top 16, yeah, this would be the first video you're watching. I'm just using up my new annotating tool to cast these games live, react to them. So we have in the top 4 here, 2 Belo Betty. So we started with 4. Now there's 2 left. 1 green, yellow Law. So here is Law, and then 1 blue, purple Luffy. Okay, we have a UP Luffy. That makes up our top 4. I'm wondering which match we're going to get to see. Right, it would be cool to see Belo Betty versus green, yellow Law, or Belo Betty versus blue, purple Luffy. But we'll just skip to whatever the matchup is. All right, they're getting set up, and it looks kind of red. So 1 Belo Betty. You see Belo Betty here? This guy looks like he's like 12 years old or something. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to be disrespectful to you, but you look like a kid. Oh yeah, so what Belo Betty does, the leader, essentially activate once per turn. If you trash a Revolutionary Army type card from your hand, you can buff all your Rev Army or cards with trigger in them on your board. 3 of them at least for 3,000 power each, so that's 9,000 power for 1 card discarded in hand. That's the price. It is a really aggressive and strong leader effect, especially in this current meta, because Blue Purple Luffy is like the deck to beat, and that deck just completely dies to Belo Betty just because Belo Betty can get 9k extra stats, right? And Blue Purple Luffy is only a 3 life leader. What's the other guy? Oh, is he also Belo Betty? Oh, it's a Belo Betty mirror? Okay, this video is going to be like 4 or 5 minutes long. I guess you'll see the finals on the same day that I upload this. Or this won't be the only video of the day, because it's going to be really, really short. Betty versus Betty. I actually have no idea. It's whoever goes second, right? Whoever plays the first 4-drop is the winner. Unless like the guy going first plays a bunch of like 1-drops, right? But Betty Searcher, and then like Akuma. Akuma's 2 costs, huh? Yeah, Betty Searcher and Akuma would give him more cards on board. So we'll see the alt art versus the golden SP leader. So what do you guys think is gonna win? Do you think Betty's gonna win, or do you think Belo Betty's gonna win? My money's on Belo Betty. So that means the other match is the Blue Purple Luffy versus the Law. And we just saw the Blue Purple Luffy beat another Law on stream. We could see a Betty versus Blue Purple Luffy finals here. Let's take a look at their starting hands. I'm guessing this was this guy, the guy on the right. He has 2 stages. That would be good, right? You have a stage to discard the stage. You have the best card to discard right away. 1 Karasu, which is great. And then 2k Koala, and then the 5-drop. So 5-drop would be nice if you're going first, but I think you kind of do want more like the searchers in your starting hand in the mirror. Just from my intuition here, being able to swing more bodies quicker, I think is how you win this matchup. But let's see the other guy's hand, the other Belo Betty. Yeah, this is more what I'm talking about. He's got searcher and stage. Right? He already has stage. This. What's his name again? Raise Max can attack at any time, right? If you get plus 3k to this, it's 5,000. Yes, Kuma too. Kuma just pops your opponent's Belo Betty Searcher as well, so good for that. And then the Koala can cheat out a 4-drop from your hand. Could be good in the late game to refill your board when you're going for like trades. So yeah, let's go to game start. Let's see who's going first. I think the turn order matters more than the starting hand in this particular matchup, unfortunately. Just because both of them have the stage, they'll find the pieces they need eventually. It's just who gets to play on curve, right? Okay, so game start. Belo Betty. Okay, so Belo Betty goes first, the one on the right. Plays stage. Unfortunately, he has no 1-drop unless he finds a Betty Searcher with this, so it discards the stage, as we mentioned. So yeah, it does find this the searcher. That is perfect. Yeah, in case you guys don't know what the stage does, it lets you trash a card from your hand, look at the top 3 for a Rev Army card. Belo Betty is a searcher, top 5 searcher for the archetype. So yeah, the other Betty also plays the stage. Finds a Lindbergh. Lindbergh would help in this matchup too, but I don't think you want to hardcast it. I think you're looking for the 4-cost Ivankovs, right? Since he is going second, if he can manage to find this by his next turn, I think it's really strong. Okay, so he just plays a koala out, or he searches for a koala with the searcher. Okay, so the Betty on the right is the first to attack, could potentially trigger out a card. Does swing 5. Whoop! Takes it. Does he get a trigger? Looks like looking like nope. What card is it though? Oh, it's a Zeus. Okay. Then plays a searcher of his own. What does he find? Yeah, this 4-cost Ivankov would be good, but he also has the 5-cost in hand as well. So he doesn't necessarily need it, but it's still a good card to take, right? So it does take the 4-cost Ivankov that we mentioned earlier. If you buff it to 7k, it can cheat out a Rev Army card in your hand for free. Activates the stage. For Tudon though, you're probably looking for like a Kuma or something. Kuma would just pop this Betty, right? If you can find it, but he has to decide what to discard with the stage. So this discards the 5-cost, going for all in for the 4-cost play. If he finds a Kuma here, it'd be really... Yep, he finds the Kuma. So it pops a 2k, right? So here, I didn't read him before I put him away. So this kills a Betty. Yeah, clear board, and he has 2. So yeah, actually not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, the left side Betty gets to do his first forward on turn. I don't see the Ivankov, so unfortunately, it's going to be a little slow. So it does swing 5. No trigger. They both got Zeus's from the first life. That is crazy. And yeah, Zeus, not a Rev Army card, nor a trigger card in the deck though. But I guess it's just so good that you run it anyway, right? Even though it doesn't synergize with your deck, it still pops something that's 5-cost or less, and it's a 2k counter. So he is using leader ability. He does find a Karasu. Oh, I think Karasu might be safe. I think that's what you take here. Oh my god, his arm's hairy. This 12-year-old's arm. 2k koala could be an option too. He takes the koala. Okay, I wonder why he's opting out of the Karasu. It's got to be something about the mirror that I don't know. So just plays Lindbergh out. So Lindbergh can always pop stuff on board. So that's going to be good. Right, because this is what Lindbergh does. When he's attacking, if he has 7k or more, all the Rev Army cards need 7k as like a breakpoint. He can pop a 3k when attacking, which is literally both of these things on board right here. Okay, so I think this Betty needs to find a Karasu. No, he ditches the 4-cost Ivankov. Okay, he didn't find a Karasu anyway, so maybe that was a blessing in disguise. Because I think that would have been a really strong play. He finds an Inazumu who can give rush to themselves if there's a 7k on board. So yeah, having a rush option is also great in the mirror, I would assume. It spends 2 Dawn for Zeus. Okay, uses it to pops the Lindbergh, which is, yeah, completely worth it, because if you leave the Lindbergh up, it kills literally anything on his board. Now, does he have leader ability to make everything a 5? Just to swing 5ks at him? It wouldn't be too bad, but he has 3 Dawn left over too. What does he do with the 3 Dawn? Does he have characters to play? He could play a Koala just to attack next turn. Okay, so he does swing... oh yeah, he used the Koala to give everything +3. Zeus has +3 too, but he can't attack. Is Zeus a guy? He is, right? So yeah, this is 5-out leader. He has to decide whether to take it or not. If he does take, a lot of his yellow Rev Army cards can trigger, because the total left cards is 4 right now. Here's another 5. Both of them get countered. Leader 5 as well. That gets taken. Is it a Karasu or something? Oh, it's Kuma that pops the Zeus, because Kuma can trigger out as well. Yeah, maybe bring him out for the 3rd time. This part right here. Okay, so 3 Dawn for Inazuma. Okay, just setting it up for a future turn. Right, it's a 4k for now, but if you use leader ability, it becomes a 7. It's a potent attack threat. So this Betty has 2 attacks that he can throw to equalize the board, but he cannot get rid of this Inazuma, unfortunately. Unless he plays the Zeus of his own, he has one. That might be worth it, right? You kill 2 things, you clear the board, and you can develop a couple more things here. Maybe he split this 4 out to be Karasu, right? Okay, so never mind, not Karasu. He staged away the Karasu. Yeah, I think at this point, 2 Inazumas would be great. You just kind of want a board control. You don't want your opponent to have a board, and you want to maintain yours. So Rush is a great way to do that. And he could actually Koala Kuma to pop Inazuma here, right? Because Koala gives -3k to something. That would turn this Inazuma into 1k, and then Kuma, as we saw before, pops to 2k. And that would give him 2 characters that he can buff next turn to attack back. So I think I would do that. And that's maybe what he set aside the 4 Dawn for. And then he'd have 2 Dawn left over. He really just has to kill these 2 and then develop these 2 with the remaining 4 Dawn, he could just play his Inazuma out to prepare for like a bigger swing the turn after. So he's got 2 Dawn for something. I think you keep Zeus as a 2k, since like this combo kills Inazuma and it can be more offensive on the turn after. Okay, so he just swings 5 at Kuma. Might be worth it to counter just to keep a body out, but he doesn't decide to go for that. Okay, plays the Koala. Oh, kills the Searcher. Oh, okay, he had 2. So yeah, that's... I guess I didn't see what was behind the cards there, but yeah, that is what you want to do, right? Develop characters, pop their characters, it's all empty, and then Koala becomes a 6, 6, 5, 5 on the turn after, but this is probably gonna die, this Kuma here. It's looking like the Betty on the right is in a precarious situation here. He doesn't have a way to either answer the board or flood the board. He could play this Koala, but that would bring him to 1 life, and then he'd have to defend 1 life against 3 attacks, or 4 attacks with the leader next turn. So yeah, use the stage to find an answer. Koala is a blocker, but I don't think it's worth it at the cost of a life, especially because counter-wise in hand, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So 5k total in counter. If this is a Lindbergh, can't tell the... especially now because his hand's blocking. What would he even look for? Because he has neither Koala or Kuma in hand. If he had 1 and he just needed to find the other piece of the combo, that would help, but he's got neither, and he's only got 1 search. He could Koala Zeus and just go to 0 life. Save us some time. No. Well, I guess he has Ivankov. He has nothing that handles the board right now, though. That's the thing. Yeah, I think you just have to go... you have to race. So just develop like 3 characters, kill what you can, and then take as much life as you can. And hope you have enough to survive with 2 life, and then on the next turn, go for like a lethal swing. I guess that's what he's calculating in his head. The scary part is that the left side Belo Betty still has a rush option in his hand. So maybe... oh, what is he doing with the Dawn? 6? 6 at leader? Might be right. Right, because if he's doing it at Kuma, I don't think he would attack with the Dawn attached. Would he? Well, here's 6. I couldn't really tell what he's attacking, but we'll see how the left side Belo Betty responds. Now, the Zeus could be kept just in case there's a blocker Karasu. Right, this guy could be an option that this guy's considering to keep the Zeus to pop. Because he's conflicted about whether to counter 2k or not. This is at life, right? Because if it was 6 at 2, this is 3k. It wouldn't matter. Unless he's trying to like juke him out. Trying to bluff that he's thinking about countering. But that would require... no, there's no way, right? Even if this was 4k, this would make it like 6 maximum. So I'm guessing it's at face. 6 at face. Right? Or else what are you trying to bluff? That you're bad at math? It's safe to take, right? Yeah, it was at face. No trigger, but 2k. Okay, that's really reassuring. 5k total. Plays a Koala. Lets him take a life. Or let me show what Koala does. The yellow Koala. You take a life card and then you can play a 4-drop from your hand. And she has blocker. Plays a blocker Karasu that we were just talking about. That's what he got from life. So yeah, he's got 2 blockers now. BB. And Belo Betty is BB. Cycles out Lindbergh, hopefully for a 2k. Or another blocker? No, 2k probably at this point. So it does find a 2k Koala. He has no Dawn for the other Karasu anyway. So what's he got? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8k counter on this side. And 2 blockers. It's pretty defensive. Got him to 1 life too, so it's just a matter of surviving a turn and trying again next turn. But yeah, you're surviving 1 life against 5 attacks essentially. It does use the stage to find... maybe a second Inazuma would have been like... it would have sealed the deal. He could try to go for the 5 cost Ivankov and try to find an Inazuma. Right, it lets you look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Hopefully you find an Inazuma, you buff it to 7, and something else on the board to 7, and then that lets you go for game. He went for the Karasu. Okay, so Karasu also an option. It's more safe, right? You get minus 1k to the leader, so it should be a 4k, and then like 6 into 4 is a 2-card answer, 5 into 4 is a 2k counter answer. If you attach any Dawn to these Kumas, they all become 2-card answers. Dawn on your leader too. So Karasu, I don't want to do the math, but that might be lethal. Just gut feeling without having to do the math. He'll do the math on screen. It's his job. It's just my job to narrate what he does, I guess. So as for a hand card, hard can count, but we do know he has 5 cards and it equals up to 8k, right? So that'd be 4 Dawn for Karasu. He could develop the Inazuma too and just do a bunch of small swings instead of like 5 big ones. He's at 8 Dawn total, right? There's still 2 Dawn here, so 8 Dawn total. 4 would be Karasu. Then that would be 4 life, and then 3 would be the Inazuma with 1 left. Then he would only be able to buff 3 things though, right? So it'd be like the I guess both koalas and then Akuma, and then oh, you need to 7k so 1 Dawn onto a koala. So would that be 7, 5, 6, and then Karasu, and then Zuma? Well, Zuma is a 4k, but yeah, leader would be a 4k. So what is that? So 5 is a 2k, and then 4 would be a 1k, 5 would be a 2k, 6 would be like a block, 7 would be a block. So that's not game. That's not lethal at all. So maybe no Inazuma and just go for bigger swings from these characters on board. Yeah, really like game decisive decision right now that he has to make. Very stressful. Okay, it plays the Zeus. Okay, it pops a blocker that way. I didn't even consider that play, but that works. Just outright gets rid of a blocker. Okay, leader ability here. So 6, 6, 5. And he's still got 8 Dawn. Oh no, 6 Dawn to use. So this is 7. 7 at 5. Okay, he's met with 2k counter, a 3k counter. That means he's got 5 left. Okay, another 7. He takes that one, okay. Anything that saves him? What is that? Inazuma, okay. And then this Kuma does 7 as well. Okay, met with 3k counter. How much is left? 3k. Ooh, and a block 2k from the leader's 7. Okay, it's over. He has 0 life. That's just how the mirror goes. Dang, he got like so many 2ks at the end. If he just does like 15, he can't stop, right? He only has a 5k counter in hand. He does 9 here. That's all the counter, and then goes for game, obliterates. Okay, Belo Betty mirror. How long is this video? Oh, 20 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. It's probably gonna get cut down because I'm gonna cut all the silences. But yeah, exciting mirror actually. I was expecting it to go a lot quicker than that, but was expecting the left side Belo Betty to win just because they developed so many characters. But in the end, they were the right side. Belo Betty was able to clutch it defensively. Karasu helped too, right? Being that life card that he played out with the koala, I think that might have saved him actually. But yeah, that is the top 4 here. We're gonna take a look at the top 2. It's gonna be Belo Betty versus either Green, Yellow, Law, or Blue, Purple, Luffy. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be going up soon. I'm not gonna delay in uploading these, so you'll see it really quickly. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the match, of my commentary, of my note taking on screen. Would love any feedback. I just want to improve for you guys. And yeah, I guess thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Car D Kaizoku.